Welcome to Steady Presence Farms, Homeschool, Homestead, and some other stuff. This is what homeschooling looks like today. We just did it scared yesterday, and it felt a lot better to not be alone. Good morning. Afternoon. I think it is afternoon. And welcome to Steady Presence Farms. Daily day in the life of a homeschool homestead. So we are going out to see the chickens today. There's all the rest of them. Huge ice block. So all the red ones are the ones that we've raised from chicks starting in the fall. They look like $1 million. They're golden comets, I think. So, what do you got, buddy? Holy biscuits.
Oh, I don't want to slip on this.
Yeah. You're brave to not have your snow pants on today, Sir Biscuit.
Yeah, my face doesn't hurt.
Oh, good.
See?
Yeah, it's not bad out. I think it's like 28 or something out right now. So this is, what is this, Dad?
Mulch.
Mulch. For new bedding in the chickens? Yeah. From thy mulch pile over yonder. You found an egg?
No.
No? Well, how many eggs did we find this morning, Dad?
37.
37 eggs. We thought that our chickens were just done laying for the year. Alas, they were hiding. So that was really exciting because we had 0 eggs inside and we were trying to make pancakes. It was drama. Let's go in and look at the chickens. Excuse me, Bubbles. Ooh, careful. Yes, honey. Yeah, I'll be right with you, buddy. You didn't find an egg?
No.
Okay. So everybody's hanging inside. They don't love the cold. They're eating food scraps from the school district. Yeah, everybody looks pretty good. Refill the dust bath is definitely something we need to do. We got our heated water plugged in over by a Vincent person. Water. Yeah. Let's go look at the rabbits. Here's our food scraps for this week. We got cabbage, carrots, zucchini, tomatoes, peppers, corn. Dylan, nice decorating.
Thank you.
So here's the rabbit setup. So here's the far away rabbit setup. Looks messy because it kind of is, and that's just life. Look at all this fertilizer they're making us. So to review, rabbit manure is cold fertilizer. So you do not have to compost it before adding it to plants. It's not too hot nitrogen-wise to be put directly on plants. And it's dry, which is really nice. We got, these friends are going to freezer camp. These friends are going to freezer camp today. We got one gal that looks like she's getting close to kindling, maybe. We gotta check our spreadsheet. Yeah, so everybody looks good in here. This will need cleaned out sometime soon. This is our stacker cage all cleaned out. This will be nursery, extra nursery space. Kind of annoying because you have to clean out the trays. So I'll show you the trays. There's our nativity scene. We're gonna put it out soon. Okay, so these guys have tray system, and that's annoying to have to clean it out versus this system over here, which is very like set it and forget it kind of thing. It gives you a, it's not like you don't have to clean this, but it gives you more flexibility because it's just going to keep hitting the ground right underneath. And we did sawhorses with 2x4s wrapped in feed bags, which is tarp material, free tarps essentially, instead of hanging them from the ceiling in here, because it was a lot easier to do it this way. A lot of other systems you see they hang them from the ceiling, and that works really well too if you have the time and effort to do that, I guess. We have a roof that we built at the old house to go over the rabbits because they needed to be outside. Obviously, we didn't have a barn in the middle of the city. So we have this roof that is going to go up on cinder blocks here in the chicken run to give them some respite, outdoor respite away from the snow and elements. Some people have like a fully roofed outdoor run, and that's just not in the cards for us currently. So that's that. Update on our morning situation, because if you've followed us, you know that homeschool wise, mornings are really stressful in our house, just generally. And homeschool wise is like really just life wise, because we don't do anything super structured for homeschool. It's just been, the boys wake up with like a million hours of energy, and the more energized they are, the less energized I am, and it's just been difficult. So we've been trying morning routine things, and I am just resistant to forming new routines. I don't know what it is about me, but that's just kind of my deal. And Ted's like, oh, I hate mornings. You're always yelling at me. You're always yelling at us. I'm like, yeah, I know. I hate that too. I did say to him, because I'm a responsive parent, we're gentle parents, whatever. I don't like the word gentle, because then that puts us, everybody like automatically assumes that we're passive parents, and that couldn't be further from the truth. So we're responsive parents, but I have been losing my cool something fierce, because this is the first time in raising the boys, like they're 5 and 3, that they just don't listen to my words. And so I'm like, hey Ted, let's reflect on that. Did mom raise her voice the first 4 times she asked you to do that? No. Okay, so if you listen within those first 4 times, then I don't raise my voice. Of course, I'm going to feel frustrated if you're not listening to my words, and it's okay for me to feel frustrated. That is an okay thing to have happen, and that doesn't mean that I'm mad at you. I'm frustrated with the situation. So, anyway, we're working on a new morning routine, and we want to include everybody in it because I need accountability. Vinny, you need gloves, Sir Biscuit. This is the Vincent every winter. Every winter has been getting better. Hey, buddy, you need gloves. Let's go find you some gloves. Who wants to be accountable for a morning routine? Come join me on Instagram. I'm going to do 100 Peaceful Mornings Challenge. And it's going to be, you use the hashtag for 100 peaceful mornings, and then for every time that you use the hashtag to show your peaceful morning routine or something that you're doing intentionally to help you guys have a better morning, nutritionally, toys wise, like whatever. Every time you use the hashtag, you'll get an entry for a 3-night stay in our glamping tents. Because I just want everybody to be motivated and excited about it. So I'll post all the details in the description for that. Vin, I'm going to get your gloves, okay? I have to show you guys my winter gear because I'm pretty happy. This is the second year that I've been really good and intentional about our winter clothes because there's no bad clothes. No, there's no bad weather. There's just bad clothes. Oh, my tripod is rowdy. But in a lot of the posts that I've seen about winter clothing specifically, the price point is really high. And that's my, like, someday I want, because I know it's a worthy investment. Don't get me wrong in that at all. But if you can't prioritize that financially, then it's nice to have other options. And so we're on the other options end of things right now. Come here, Bubby. So we did the budget edition of warm clothes this year. I got a lot of stuff secondhand. We got a lot of stuff off of Amazon, which I have mixed feelings about. Again, it's where you are in your journey. Someday I'm going to be able to support all small businesses that are making textiles and sewing and doing all of these beautiful things. I do that wherever I can, wherever I possibly can. But we're not quite there yet. So had some good Amazon finds. My coat is from Goodwill. I love it. It's gigantic and wonderful. And my snow pants are from Mercari, so secondhand, and they're like 90s 2000s soft shell snow pants, ski pants, soft shell ski pants. So I'll show you when I go inside. They're like just enough insulation to be warm, but they don't obstruct your walking or your like range of motion. So these are those soft shell snow pants that I love. They're Obermeyer brand, but they have like, they're just the perfect, like, they're just very soft. I have wool socks on and cuddle duds as my second layer. They made these, I got them at a thrift store and I wish that they still made them. Okay, ready? I'm watching. Whoa! It's totally a snowdrift, Ted.
You go in.
I go in? Okay.
Can I get in deep?
Whoa!
Whoa! More than I can go.
Does Charlie Dog love the snow?
He loves it.
Yeah.
Look, it's icy.
Cuddle Duds made these leggings. Okay, Ashley, get on with it. Made these leggings that have footies in them. They're just like footed leggings and they look like slippers at the bottom, but they're not. They're all connected and they're my favorite. Okay, so these are the coveted Cuddle Duds. So look, they're all connected. And then they have like worn out Cuddle Duds things on the bottom. But they're my favorite base layer and I haven't been able to find them. Like, I put a really super thin base layer on that I got on clearance from Target last year. And then my Cuddle Duds footies over top, and I have wool socks underneath those. And then these soft shell snow pants, my bog boots, a sweatshirt over the snow pants, my coat, my Carhartt hat, and then her, which is like a balaclava or whatever I always think of the dessert, but it's not. So it's just like a hood thing, and it has this thing in it. Very nice. And that completes my winter ensemble. There's just a crusty snow hat from the thrift shop. That's what I keep my eye out for year round at thrift stores, is nice because look, this is Columbia, little like elf hat, baby elf hat that my toddlers can still wear, which is really saying something because my kids have 100th percentile heads. It's like $2 at the thrift shop. Join us on our morning routine thing. I'm going to talk again about my morning basket. I'll add that at the end of this video when we go inside because I finally made the actual basket. So that's exciting. Okay, this video is called Let's Try to Catch Nothing Embarrassing in the Background. We'll see how it goes. So this is my morning basket. It has these lovely stickers in it that make me happy from my friend Kimmy Rush at Unfiltered Entrepreneurs. She's the one that worked with me on our new website launch. If you haven't seen it, go look at it because it's gorgeous. Life is beautiful. Delight in the little things. I have a Botanical Therapy eucalyptus mint spray with essential oils, and I have this little guy that my dear friend Brianna got for me. It's a little sage and citrus and Palo Santo cutie, and markers. Normally I have a whole ton of markers in here, but I was using them, so I gotta go put them back. And then Backyard Homestead seasonal planner that we're going to start working on after the first of the year. First Time Homesteader by Miss Jessica Swords of Roots and Refuge Farm. Huge, gigantic inspiration for us as a human being and a homesteader. So I'm like that far through that, highlighting all the things. And then Quiet Time Journal and Mom School are from Thinking Tree books, which I've talked about before. But if you want more information on the morning basket idea, then get these books. They make them for kids and moms. Make a quiet time basket. Everything you need for a quiet time should be in a pretty basket. Spend a little time every day with your basket of good things. And the quiet time basket as a mom is modeling lifelong learning for your kiddos. But you can color, you put different books in your thing, in your basket. You learn new skills. Like, she is beautiful. So it's important for us to pave the way for our kids learning, whether you are a homeschool mom or not. Teach them how to lifelong learn, right? Yep, and everything's a mess. So that is very characteristic of, it was clean this morning, it was clean after lunch, and here we are. So there's the morning basket. We did a couple morning baskets for the boys, but I have to really commit to like good ideas for that because they are underwhelmed with what we have produced as far as creativity. And Teddy's just on like, he wants to build every second of every day, real functional things with real actual materials. It's not enough to just yeah, my dog is going nuts out in the snow. It's not enough to just build Legos or Magnetiles or all these other tools that we've given him. He's like, let's go to the store where you can buy stuff to make a functional car. And I'm like, bro, I love you. That store doesn't exist for children. And if it does for adults, we don't know how to build a car. I'm so sorry. And he's like, well, what are we going to do? He's like, I want to make a solar panel robot. So where are we going to buy the solar panel and get the cords and get a battery that it can charge and tracks so it can go and do stuff for me and all. And I'm like, Bubby, I know. So any creative ideas you have to help with an incessant builder, please drop those below as well.